Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in for another episode. It's early in the morning. I just ran down to film this video. I'm in the basement bait shop. I literally just got out of bed, so if I sound a little froggy, that's why. But I wanted to do this while it was fresh in my head, and I don't even know how relevant it is to most of you viewers, but it's a little frustrating to me because so one of the things a lot of times I'll do in bed is I'll just kind of wake up, go through a couple of things on my phone. I'll check core tackle stuff, I'll check email. And then one of the things I do is I'll respond to a bunch of the YouTube comments. And I went to go respond to some of the YouTube comments. And when I was in my YouTube analytics page, YouTube actually recommended, like, here's your weekly feedback. They're starting to send out some of these little updates that give you information regarding your statistics. So I was like, oh, well, I'll go into that. So I looked at that, and it's kind of interesting to me because, it shows you things like videos your viewers watched, your total views, the videos that your viewers watched that are not from your channel, things that are somewhat of interest just in terms of seeing what viewers are watching. And it's not really a surprise to me which views or which videos of mine they watch because I see that anyways on my end. But then, one of the things that was a little bit of interest is not necessarily the videos that my viewers are watching from other channels. It gives you like 4 or 5 suggestions, and they're generally like other tip videos. They're either tournament-based videos or they're tip videos. So it'll be like wintertime jig fishing, or, I'm fishing this professional circuit, and it'll be another fellow angler. But I don't know if they've been doing this for a while or I just started paying attention, but they also provided a page where it actually mentioned, take these popular videos and make them your own. So it actually was suggesting a page to, like, watch that video and recreate that video because it was a popular video. And that actually really frustrates me because that's, in a way, it's basically plagiarism, right? You're taking somebody else's content and making it your own just to try to have some sort of viral video. And as the thing with the videos that they suggested, they weren't even like videos that were relevant. So I wrote down the titles. One of the title was best fishing spot in fish, and based on the thumbnail, it looks like a video game. So I thought that was interesting. One was took this girl fishing and she caught a monster, and of course in the thumbnail it was a bikini clad girl holding a fish. And then the other one was tournament angler killed, woman killed in fishing tournament, tournament angler killed. And I guess that one is somewhat relevant, but all 3 of those are not, I'm not going to take somebody else's content, first of all, and try to make it my own. I feel like that, for us anglers, that's like trying to go fish somebody else's spot. It doesn't ever seem like that works out. And the reality of it is, it's like that the YouTube algorithm's recommending videos that aren't even relevant to me. I think at this point you guys understand that I'm not looking to make gossipy type content. I realize right now the hot thing in the YouTube world is to talk about cheaters and forward-facing sonar and gossip. And I've talked about this on the channel before. I've chosen to stay away from that. I want the channel to be very much educational. A lot of it is bait orientated, a lot of it technique orientated. With me, it's pretty cut and dry. I'm not making YouTube entertainment. I mean, I think there is an entertaining aspect to it, but it's not like I'm doing dumb things just to create entertainment for the viewers. If I'm out fishing and I fall down in the boat, I'm probably going to share it with you because that was part of the day. If I'm out fishing and a squirrel falls out of the tree and lands in the water, I'm going to try to share it if I caught that on video. But I'm not going to make stuff up just to try to get views. I really feel like it's more important to put out genuine, helpful information that, when I say helpful, this is based on my experience. I'm not putting out stuff that I think is just crazy just to try to get clickbait views. I'm putting out things that I've either utilized to be helpful or found to be not helpful. And it's my own opinion, my own stuff. I'm not going into YouTube looking for suggestions to try to recreate somebody's video. In fact, one of the things that I like about driving to tournaments is I'll think about topics while I'm driving, and I keep a list in my phone. And right now, my list is on 1,256 video ideas. That's how many ideas I have, and none of it is based on me trying to recreate somebody else's stuff. Now, I'm sure there's people out there that are like, well, Matt, you did a jerkbait video and this guy did a jerkbait video, and there's some overlapping of topics. Well, there is. And most of the time that happens for two reasons. One, I put out a daily video, and two, I try to make my topics somewhat relevant, just like most of the other content creators out there. So if you're talking about cold water period, you're probably going to have a lot of jerkbait videos. You're not going to have many frog fishing videos. That's just how it is. So there is going to be overlap. If there's a topic that pops up, maybe I'll address it. I really am trying not to talk about different gossipy type topics unless it relates to me directly. So if it has to do with a tournament that I fished or a tournament circuit that I fish, maybe I'll talk about it. If it's a topic in the fishing world, sometimes I'll make a statement on it, and then after that I'm usually done with it, because I just don't want to get caught up in a lot of the BS that I personally feel like is ruining the sport of fishing. I don't understand why we have to be in a situation where we have a very political type atmosphere. It's not a matter of being right or wrong. It's a matter of, if there are issues, trying to figure out how to resolve them so that we can all go out and catch a few more fish. I mean, and have more fun fishing. Like, fishing is a safe place. It should be a happy place. And from that standpoint, a lot of that other stuff I feel like just needs to, I'm not saying we just need to wash it away. I think there are serious issues within the sport, not just tournament sport, but the fishing world. I do think there's issues that need to be resolved and need to be discussed about, but they don't need to be discussed about in a fashion where you're either right or wrong. If you're on my team, great. If you're not on my team, you're the devil. Like, that's the issue we have going on in the fishing world right now. And a lot of that is based on YouTube. I mean, I don't feel like there's ever been a platform in the past where anglers were able to voice that type of opinion, and you've got kind of clicks over here and clicks over here, and it seems like now people have the freedom to voice those opinions, which is great, but I feel like we need to be able to respect those opinions as well. So having said that, I'm basically going to continue doing what I'm doing regardless of what the YouTube algorithm is telling me the viewers want to watch and the viewers recommend, and the videos that YouTube is telling me I should recreate on my own. So for 4 years, I've done my own thing where it's sit down, provide you with a fishing tip, or take you in the boat fishing with me, or take you on the boat during a tournament. That's what you're going to get. And it's not super flashy, but I just want you guys to know that, it's kind of a no BS channel. It's a fishing safe place for everyone. And, it's just frustrating to me when, like, the platform is telling you to steal somebody else's content. The platform is telling you to specifically try to do things to generate views. And that's not, I don't feel like that's always the best thing or the right thing for everyone, because I think that leads to very politically charged environments, which fishing should not be. Anyways, I'm off my... Just thought I'd share that with you, that's the type of stuff that's out there. And that's not just in fishing. This is across the board. I feel like everybody is trying to find the easiest route to do something, and it doesn't need to be that case. Do your own thing. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go make breakfast for the kids. I hear them running around upstairs. So thank you for watching. Thank you for your support of the channel. It's very appreciated.